Facebook check. Find a picture that you think that is absolutely adorable. Next, find one that you took a lot of time on. Now show off your most recent. And now find one that you absolutely fucking hate.
It's not fair, 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 not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Mr. Lover, lover, lover. I'm Mr. Lover, lover, girl. Mr. Lover, lover, lover. I'm Mr. Lover, lover. She call me Mr. Boom.
Very fantastic. Touch me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Ro.
Drawing characters from my dreams. Part 3. I had this dream almost 3 years ago, and it's one of my favorites. I somehow met this kid. He looked around my age at the time, but definitely not from this time period. He was from the 1920s maybe. Turns out he was a time traveler. He was trying to escape his abusive grandfather who was an inventor. I begged my family to let him stay with us, and after much convincing they did. My fam lived in an RV, and me and him would stay up late to hang out and talk. He was fascinated by all the new technology, so I taught him how to play Nintendo Switch. He also showed me a vintage radio from his time period. We were best friends. But the dream ended when his grandfather fought us in a Walmart parking lot and took him back to the 1920s. He never told me his name, but I call him Malcolm.
If a website ever asks you these questions, don't do what she did. Once there was a girl named Masha who heard that there's a new service that gives everyone free internet access. So she decided to use it, but this would lead to something horrifying for Masha and her family. After she connected to this internet service, a web page popped up asking her to register some information, but the questions were oddly personal. It asked, what's your usual mode of transportation? With a photo of a bus, a boat, a train, and a plane. Masha took her bike to school every day, so she clicked on the train instead. But the next day, the local news showed that there was a horrific train crash that killed everyone on board. Masha thought that this was a coincidence, but soon she'd realized that she made a deadly mistake. Later, she needed to use the internet again, so she logged back in. This time it asked, what kind of home do you live in? Along with 4 different pictures of different types of homes. She clicked apartment even though her and her family lived in a house. And the next day, the apartment building near her school burned down. The police suspected arson. Then she went back to the internet server one last time, but this time it showed a photo of her mother, father, sister, and herself with the question, who is your favorite family member?